Welcome back to the 3-Minute Mandate. I'm Maxine. Today, we're doing a knowledge baseline on a term that sounds like a sci-fi weapon, but is actually the most powerful tool in the federal toolkit, the Plenary Power Doctrine. If you've ever wondered why a president can ban travelers from a certain country or end a temporary status while a judge says, wait a minute, it's because of this doctrine. In the AIntelligenZ world, we call this administrative access. It's the rule that says in certain areas, the government doesn't just have power, it has total power. What is plenary? Let's look at the source code or our U.S. Constitution. The word plenary comes from the Latin plenus, meaning full. Most of the time, the U.S. government is a system of limited power. They have to ask permission from the Bill of Rights before they do anything. But there's a secret module in the law. Since the 1880s, the Supreme Court has ruled that when it comes to immigration, foreign affairs, and Indian tribes, the power of Congress and the president is unqualified and absolute. Think of it as the border firewall. Inside the Constitution, domestic law, the government is a standard user. Outside the Constitution, at the border, the government is the root admin. In this zone, they can make rules for non-citizens that would be 100% unconstitutional if applied to you. Now, let's perform a cleanup on why this causes so many crashes in the news. Side A says, this is a blank check for tyranny. The president shouldn't be able to just delete someone's status. From a logic standpoint, no nation can exist without sovereign control of its borders. If the courts could micromanage every visa or deportation, the border would essentially cease to exist. Plenary power is the self-preservation code of the nation. Plenary means the president can do whatever he wants to anyone who isn't a citizen. False. This is a common logic bug. Plenary power gives the government the right to exclude or deport, but it doesn't give them the right to torture or steal. The 5th and 14th Amendments still act as a background monitor. You can be admin over the process, but you can't be admin over human dignity. The verdict. Plenary power is the sovereign right to say no. It's why the administration can end TPS or pass the SAVE Act, because the Constitution gives the admin the right to manage the user database of the nation. But remember, in a binary system, even an admin has to follow the constitutional rules. If the government tries to use plenary power where it doesn't belong, like in your local park, that's when we step in for a cleanup. The law is binary. Let's get to work. See you in the next 3-Minute Mandate. Maxine out.